back across the middle of the field. He's in the clear. What a way to start a game, Red Grange.
But Babe Ruth, too, was a big help to the commissioner with his spindle legs.
And off to Grange. He will score again.
One of the forms of entertainment that attracted vast audiences in the 1920s was the introduction of professional baseball leagues. In the 1920s, this was the time where the country yearned for heroes in the face of an impersonal, bureaucratic society, and sports provided that opportunity for a lot of audiences. The sport also reached new heights of popularity with the advent of motion pictures and radio. However, the sport would start the decade with a major scandal that occurred in the 1919 World Series. 3 members of the Chicago White Sox confessed to a grand jury that they, along with 5 other players, had thrown the 1919 World Series, which has infamously referred as the Black Sox scandal. As a result of this, these 8 players were permanently banished from the sport forever. However, it wasn't the end of the road for baseball's future in the 1920s. The sport quickly regained its popularity thanks to the superstar George Herman, Babe Ruth, who was famous for hitting hundreds and hundreds of home runs in his career. He transformed baseball into the game of home run hitter. The New York Yankee slugger hit 59 home runs in 1921 and in 1927. The Sultan of Swat hit 60 runs in his career until the 1920s. The sport was dominated on the emphasis of base hits and stolen bases, which Ty Cobb's defensive brand of baseball. As one broadcaster remarked, Babe Ruth, he wasn't a baseball player. He was a worldwide celebrity, an international star, the likes of which baseball has never seen since. In all, baseball was one of the primary reasons why the culture traditions of the new America was vastly popular in the age of the Roaring '20s.
I haven't seen a new football play since I was in high school. You have just so many holes in a line, and you have 11 men playing, and there's only so many ways you can go through those holes, and those ways have been used for 40, 50 years.
Football changed dramatically in the 1920s. Players such as Red Grange, Jim Thorpe, and Notre Dame's Four Horsemen changed the game forever. With their unique style of play, they escalated football to new heights and more competitive levels. Each had their own style of play, which made other teams try harder to get better and beat the other teams. Other things, such as the forward pass, also changed the game of football in the 1920s. However, it was the players and their talent that forever changed American football. Jim Thorpe was one of the first to change the game. He was an American Indian who was tremendously talented at football. He became the president of the league after he was done playing on a team. He named the league the NFL, which stands for National Football League. The name still stands today for the name of the league where the pros play. Red Grange also brought play to a higher level. In one game against Michigan in 1924, he scored 5 times. The most notable feat accomplished by Grange is that on his first 4 carries, he scored all 4 times. This is something no other player has accomplished in American football. He drew thousands of people to the games he played in and gave football a new popularity that it had never gotten before. He also emphasized the importance of other positions besides the running back, such as a defensive lineman, which stops the running back. Next came the Four Horsemen from Notre Dame. Historians argue that they may have been the best backfield in the history of football. Like Red Grange, they also brought in massive crowds of people, making football more popular. The Four Horsemen weren't big, but they all had speed, agility, and strength. They led Notre Dame to an undefeated season and won the college championship with ease. After they got out of college football, all of them went on to successful coaching jobs, improving other teams and making better players.
Every football player knows when his time is up.
With a beautiful girl, in spite of all $1 million can do, why a tackle or two will mean more to you if you can make the winning touchdown, or you'll never have to buy the little gal them dark pearls. You gotta be